Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So the last update about Unfortunate Love was how Kiran asked Malishka to break Lakshmi's fast by all means, and Rishi was about to see Balvinda in Kiran's house, but Kiran was able to manage the situation. So let's continue from there. To make Malishka get jealous, Ayush tells Shalu that Rishi and Lakshmi love each other so much. Lakshmi says, I know. Ayush says he had read somewhere that if two people smile looking at each other, then it means that they love each other so much. Malishka thinks that Rishi can never love Lakshmi. Ayush says they love each other so much and Lakshmi has kept fast for Rishi and she can give her life for Rishi. Ayush says to Shalu that even Rishi can give his life for Lakshmi. Shalu says, I know. Malishka collided with Ayush intentionally and asked him to keep good things in his mind, else he would have gotten hurt, and she goes. Ayush says Malishka is jealous and he thinks that nothing would happen with Rishi and Lakshmi. Shalu is still on call. Ayush tells Shalu that he made Malishka jealous and he showed her the place that she deserves. Shalu asks, what did you do now? Shalu says that Malishka would do something with Lakshmi and she will vent out her anger on Lakshmi. Ayush says, I did not think about that, and he asks Shalu to come there so that they can both stop Malishka. Malishka goes to Rishi's room and thinks that Lakshmi is smiling thinking about Rishi. She gets angry and then she started laughing. She says sorry to Lakshmi and says, do you know why I am laughing? She says, I am laughing thinking about your dream that you will stay with Rishi and your dream will come true. She says, I know that your dream will shatter and break down. What do you think? That Rishi will stay with you? Rishi will stay with me because he loves me always. Malishka says to Lakshmi that you are Rishi's wife for now, but you are getting divorced, and then I will marry Rishi and I will see it. Lakshmi is about to go, but Malishka asks, will you not answer me today? Lakshmi asks, what should I say? You know everything already. I am not dreaming, but you are dreaming that you will become Rishi's life partner, but Rishi has gotten to his destination with me, and you are nowhere. Malishka says to Lakshmi that I have accepted all your challenges and even today. Lakshmi says, why do you think that I will challenge you? She says, why will I challenge you? Because Rishi is not yours. Malishka says, Lakshmi. Lakshmi says, not today, and says, even the devil doesn't succeed in front of a married woman, and you are a human, so you can never succeed. Malishka says to Lakshmi that how dare you to speak to me like that, you bloody illiterate. She picked Rishi and Lakshmi's marriage photo frame and she is about to break it, but Lakshmi takes the photo frame from her hand and says it is clear in your behavior who is an illiterate. She says you cannot separate Rishi from me, not even from the picture, and she asks Malishka to leave, and Malishka angrily goes away from there. Lakshmi says to herself that today is husband and wife's day. Nobody can ruin it. Kiran asks Malishka to ruin Lakshmi's day and end their love. Malishka says, Rishi just love me. How many times should I tell you? Kiran says, okay, but if Rishi and Lakshmi even have a bit of love, then end the love before it is too late. Kiran says to Malishka that prove that Lakshmi is a bad woman and nobody can be bad than her. She says if Lakshmi breaks the fast before time, then her image will be bad. Malishka asks, why will Lakshmi break the fast? Kiran says you will make Lakshmi break her fast and prove that Lakshmi is Rishi's life enemy and not his savior. Shalu recalls Ayush's word and she thinks that Malishka can do anything and she thinks to go there. She calls Lakshmi on phone, but then she thinks that she should not tell Lakshmi about Malishka, so she asks Lakshmi to take care and celebrate the Karwachauth without any worries, and she should make sure that her fast doesn't break before the time. Lakshmi says to Shalu that I know that you are saying this due to Malishka. Lakshmi says, why would I eat anything? And says, I have seen our mom keeping fast since our childhood. She says, I used to ask mother how she keeps fast. And mother used to say that God give her strength to keep the fast for her husband. She says now she is married and she is missing her parents. Shalu says to Lakshmi that we are together and our parents are with us, and she tells her that she is coming there with her aunt. Lakshmi says okay. Rishi hears Lakshmi and comes inside and says you can share these talks with me. He asks her to tell him about her father and says you love your father and you must be missing him, right? And Lakshmi nods her head. Rishi asks Lakshmi to tell him about her father. Lakshmi says my father was a good father and he was the world's best father. She says he couldn't see anyone in trouble. though he had to face a big trouble. She says, my father used to help everyone and he loves all three of us so much, and he used to tell everyone that he is very lucky because he has three daughters and we were his life. Lakshmi reminisces on the moment that she spent with her father and she gets teary eyes. She says, my father used to call me his favorite and he used to tell everyone that I am really Lakshmi and that the house where I will get married to will be very lucky. She says, my father used to bless me so much and that was why I got you, because you are the fruit of my father's blessing. Lakshmi says to Rishi that my father used to say that my life partner will be my friend and my companion, and I got you, and you take care of me so much. She says you are my father's blessings to me, and says you are very good, and I wanted to make you meet my family, and you all are so good to me, and she cries. Rishi draws Lakshmi closer to himself and Lakshmi hugs Rishi and cries. Sonia is going from there and she stayed there to hear them. Rishi tells Lakshmi that he is here and he did not go anywhere, and he consoles Lakshmi and he asks her to stop crying. In the room, Malishka thinks that it is good that her mom gave her this bottle, and she looks at the bottle and she smiles. Rishi tells Lakshmi that he strongly believes that her father will always stay with her and says you are very lucky to get my father. He loves you equally like loving me. Lakshmi says she is here due to Rishi's father and says your father gave me you, which nobody could ever give me. She says I lost my one father and my other father fulfilled my one father's dream and set my home. She says if my father would have been alive, then he would have seen my family. Sonia comes to Malishka and tells her that she feels like throwing Malishka out of the house as nobody is throwing her out. Malishka asks that why would anyone want to throw me out? Sonia says Rishi and Lakshmi were in each other's embrace even though you are in the house. She says Lakshmi is doing what you should be doing, and she asks, did you keep fast for Rishi? Malishka says no. Sonia asks if Rishi refused to let Malishka keep the fast for him, and Malishka says yes. Sonia says to Malishka that Lakshmi take advantage of Rishi's simplicity. Malishka says Rishi asks her not to keep the fast because Lakshmi is his wife now. Sonia says, how can you be so innocent? She says Rishi used to come back to you in 5 minutes if you get angry, but that has stopped now because of Lakshmi. Malishka says to Sonia that I will not let Lakshmi become great, and that is why I have thought of something. She closes the door and she shows the bottle to Sonia and says this bottle is a medicine for my pain, but Lakshmi will drink it, and Sonia is confused. Rishi says to Lakshmi that I want to meet your father once and I want to salute him, and I wanted to appreciate him for giving birth to a daughter like you, and says there is no match for you. He asks Lakshmi not to cry and says she looks bad when she cries. He says he likes to stay far away from her when she cries, and he asks her to wipe her tears. Lakshmi says sorry to Rishi and says today is my Karwachauth, and she wiped her tears. Rishi says my lioness is back, and he asks if he should go now. He asks if this Mumbai lion will work for her. Lakshmi says I have kept the Karwachauth fast for you, so don't stress me. Rishi makes a roaring sound like a lion and he goes while Lakshmi laughs. It is the Karwachauth festival. Karishma greets the guests and asks them to sit for the Karwachauth fast. A guest lady greets Karishma and tells her that she has brought her daughter Vinny to learn the customs of the fast. She praises her daughter and says that her daughter will look good as part of the house. Rano comes there with Shalu and Bani, and Karishma gets upset seeing them. Shalu says Aunt wanted to break her fast with Lakshmi. Rano likes the decorations. Karishma thanks Rano and asks if your Lakshmi can keep the Karwachauth fast. Rano says the fast is a small thing. Lakshmi can do anything for Rishi, and Karishma angrily goes from there. Rano collides with Simi and introduces herself. Simi tells Rano that she has brought her daughter here so that she can meet Ayush, and says their alliance will be fixed. Rano thinks that if Lakshmi goes away from here after her divorce with Rishi, then how will I come here? She thinks that Neha did not come here, and Shalu is very clever and she might trap Ayush. Bani comes to Lakshmi's room and finds her sleeping while sitting, and she goes out so that she will not disturb her. Ayush comes there and says, yo Bani. He asks, how is she? Bani says she is fine. Ayush asks Bani to stay away from Shalu, and he asks that where is Shalu? Barney asks, why are you asking about Shallow? She says Shallow went to Grandma's room for some work and Ayush goes. Shallow massages Grandma's hand. Grandma says Shallow is massaging me like Lakshmi. Shallow says she is different from Lakshmi and she couldn't bear anything wrong and she would always speak out. Grandma says Lakshmi on the other hand doesn't react and she always stays silent, but very soon her life will be filled with happiness. Shallow asks Grandma to bless her as well and Grandma says that she has blessed her too. Ayush comes there and thanks Shallow. He asks her to massage his hands. Shallow asks, what did you do that you need a massage? Ayush says he has done a lot of work. Shallow refused. Grandma asks Shallow to massage Ayush. Ayush says he is a cute child. He says he got so many girls. Grandma says that is why Ayush couldn't get any girl for himself since so many years. Ayush says to Grandma that he doesn't like typical girls. Grandma says Shallow is not typical. Ayush says he did not get that till now. He asks Shallow to massage his hands. Shallow massages Ayush's hand with force and she asks if Ayush is relieved or he is feeling pain. Mukesh comes there and tells them that the priest has come. Grandma says that the priestess will tell them the Karwachauth story and she goes to see the priest. Ayush says to Shallow that he doesn't want a massage again and he tries to go, but Shallow falls on him. They both fall on the bed together. A song plays in the background. Rano looks at them and thinks that their bond can get set and she gets worried. Shallow asks Ayush that why did you make me fall down and she calls him mischievous. Ayush says if you say it again, then I would have said something to you, but I am quiet because you are a girl. Rano thinks that they can be enemies and Ayush keeps his hand on his chest and he thinks that this is absolutely wrong. Sonia asks Malishka that why did she bring plate? Malishka says we have to show this plate and make everyone believe that Lakshmi has broken her fast. A flashback is shown. Malishka tells Sonia that this is a pineal essence in the bottle and they will apply the essence on Lakshmi's lips and then says we need some pineal and some rotis to keep in Lakshmi's room so that everyone will feel that Lakshmi has eaten it. Sonia checks the bottle and says that the pineal smell is coming out. Malishka says once they apply the essence on Lakshmi's mouth, then everyone will scold Lakshmi and put her under their feet for eating food and breaking her fast before it is time, and the flashback ends. Malishka asks Sonia that do you remember now? And Sonia says yes. Lakshmi is definitely in for another trouble. Thank you guys for watching. Please don't forget to check the comment section for the link to the next update and I'll see you all again in my next video. Bye guys.